Hi everyone. So yesterday we have seen we have created the tables and we have started uh, with the constraint, right? We have seen the different constraints and we have seen how we can create all the constraints and how we can see that how the data can be restricted through constraint. Now further we are seeing today on constraint only because basically in banking database in that kind of databases constraint are very much of needed because if we do not create constraint then right then the much of garbage data will be there in all the different tables of banking related data base or data warehouse, so that cannot be possible, right? So let's see the further in the constraint. Today, mainly we will see these different properties of constraint and how it works. So let me drop this table if it is exist. I think it is not exist. Let me try. Okay. Okay. So I am creating the country table now. Just 1 minute. So let me create the first table, country table. So if you see over here, country ID is the primary key, right? Country ID, then country name, and then country code. Three columns are there, right? Just wait. So let me create this country table. Okay, now table is created. Now, if you see over here, another table we are creating, which is a states table. So in the states table, if you see state ID is the primary key, then state name, state code, then again country ID is present in the states table. So this states table country ID is basically referring the country table country ID. So it is a foreign key over here in the states table. So states table country ID integer. These are the data types. These all are the various data types. Then constraint. Then this is a constraint name. FK states country. If we do not give the constraint name, then SQL server will automatically generate random constraint name by automatically, right? 1 minute. Then if you see over here, foreign key, this country ID is a foreign key in the states table. In this column name references, what it is referencing? References countries country ID. So this countries table country ID it is referencing because it is a primary key in this countries table. Right. So now can anyone tell me what is a parent table and which is a child table over here?
Countries is
Which
country
is a
table.
parent table and state is a child table.
Okay, country is a parent table and state is a
Child
Child.
table.
child table. Okay. Now let me create this table, states table. Okay, now it is created. Now let me insert the data into the both the tables, countries table and states table. So I'm just inserting some sample records only. Two records has been inserted into this table and one record inserted into the countries table. Now can anyone tell me what I have inserted two record, right? In states table, let me see the data. Select star from countries and select star from. Now these are the tables that are there, right? Now what I am doing, I am deleting this record, delete from countries table where where country ID equal to 1. Now can anyone tell me what will happen?
It will not get deleted.
It will get error.
Okay, which error it will give?
It is referencing some other table, so that's the reason it will not delete.
Okay, so I'm deleting. So this is the error it is generating. The delete statement conflicted with the reference constraint. This constraint name the conflict occur in this database. Please be on mute everyone if you are not speaking. Stage table column country ID, right? So this kind of error you should be aware of. Now let me try to drop the countries table. So I cannot even drop, right? Because it is referencing through foreign key constraint, right? So could not drop object countries table because it is referenced by a foreign key constraint, right? So if I want to drop the countries table, then what should I do? I should have to do first drop stage table. Let me drop it stage table, and then I have to drop countries table. Then only it will allowed, right? Now both the tables are dropped again. Now we will see the three main properties of the constraint, in which first one is the on delete cascade. So this is a on delete cascade. On so let me create this countries table, create table countries. Now see the difference over here. Same table I am creating with the foreign key constraint, reference is country country, but I am adding this one statement on delete cascade. So let me create this table on delete with on delete cascade. Now these both the tables are empty over here. Now let me insert the data into the same. Now it is allowing me, right? Now let me know whether this is allowed me or not, or what will happen now.
I think it will not delete, but I don't know the exact feature of that on delete cascade.
Okay, anyone else?
If it gets deleted, there also another table also it will get deleted.
Okay, perfect. So let me delete this one, delete from countries. I am deleting from only countries table. Now let's see what will happen. Now I am selecting both this table data. It is a magic, right? It is deleted from the states table also automatically. This is a feature of on delete cascade. If you delete from the parent table, then it will automatically delete it from the child table as well.
Okay, under what scenario we will use on delete cascade?
Actually, scenario I don't know, but this is one kind of functionality I am showing you of SQL Server.
Okay, fine.
Scenario mostly this kind of scenario will not occur in your system because it is a wrong one, right? It is a it may harm sometimes, right?
Yes, correct. So, for example, a person is having a bank account. Uh, Based on that bank account, he is having some credit cards. So maybe if we are deleting the child these things, so obviously if main is getting deleted, that whatever liability that customer has to pay, whatever is there in the credit card also will get deleted, right? So that's the reason I asked.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, mostly we are not using this kind of scenario in real time, but I am just showing you the functionality of this one.
Okay, then fine. Thank you.
Okay, now I am again dropping both the tables. Now let me again create both the tables, create table countries and create table states. But now one difference over here is own delete in place of own delete cascade. I am using own delete set null, right? Own delete set null I am using this time. Now I am table into this, inserting rows into all the two tables. Now let me know what will happen over here.
It will delete country table. In the states table, that particular column will become null.
Okay, so let me try. It is deleted, and now if you see the data into both the tables, it will not get deleted from the stage table, but country ID is now becoming null, right? So this is another functionality of constraint. Now the one more thing is there, which is on delete set default. So now let me drop again both the tables, create table countries, and now over here in place of this one, on delete set null and on delete cascade, I am writing on delete set default, right? So over here in the country ID, default value is 2, right? Default value we have defined on country ID column. So let me now insert the data into both the table. Now what will happen?
It will become two. In the states table, the
Country ID, right?
country ID will be two. Yeah.
Okay. So let me select the data. So now country ID is by default it is becoming 2 because we have deleted the data from the parent table, right? Okay. Now the till now there is no question, right? Anyone?
Uh,
Yes.
I have one question. Like in on delete cascade, if you delete that country is equal to one, then both the tables will get deleted. Like, but two value has to be there, right? In the states.
No, no. But actually, that is the only functionality of this one because child table value is not important when parent table itself is getting deleted, right? So there is no meaning of value in the child table when foreign key primary key constraint is there because my this value, this one is not exist in the parent table. Then what is the meaning of there in child table? This value is not, is meaningless, right? Because of foreign key constraint. So that is why when we delete the data from the parent table, it will automatically get deleted in child table. When we have defined as a on delete cascade, that is a functionality.
For example, in the countries, we have another row like a two instead of USA, something like India, IND. Then we deleted only one country value is equal to one. Then the state's
Okay,
value will get
uh,
deleted.
let's see that one. insert into, it should be there, one record should be there in the country table, not and one record should be there in states table also. Let's see over here, India IN, then over here India, or you can say that Bangalore BN and 2, right? Now
Yes.
let me drop if it is exist. Okay, I have created both the tables and now I am inserting the data into both the tables. Okay, now let me try to delete this one. Okay, now I am seeing the data into the both the tables. What should be there? It should be there one record in both the table, right? It should be.
Yes.
It is
Okay.
there.
Okay.
But again, if you delete over here, in place of country ID 1 and 2 both, right? 1 comma 2 both. Then again, this table will be also empty, right?
Yes, yes. Both the values will get deleted.
Both the country ID data will be deleted in both the tables.
Okay.
Okay, now constraint can be can anyone know constraint can be created at which levels in the table? Or let me ask you one
No,
question
I got
again.
it. No, I got it. Even you can define the constraint during the data definition or in the data manipulation as well. Like even it is having some records, still we can do the we can add or modify the constraint.
But that is also not data manipulation. That is also DDL only, right? Alter statement, right? Suppose let
Yes,
me
correct. Yes, correct.
suppose I have dropped this table. I think it is not exist. Okay, let me create this table and let me create this table also. Now I have created this table, right? Now suppose I want to add a constraint in this table with foreign key, then how I can do? Can anyone know?
Alter table, you can add the constraint.
Alter table states add constraints. Let me try. This one, foreign key, country ID, references, countries table. I think this should work, right? Or and we can add also own. Let me try set default.
No, but we don't have default value, right?
Yeah, we don't have default value. I think we have to uh, set default to. We can write over here like this.
Okay.
Actually, I have created already, so I cannot create again. I think it is possible. Let me try. Oh, it is not allowing me.
I think then you need to drop the constraint and then you need to
No,
create
I think
again.
syntax is wrong. Syntactically some issue. On delete, let me try on delete set null.
No, no, already you had a constraint. So how come it will allow? It will not allow. You have to drop the constraint and then you need to add it again.
Okay, okay, ठीक है. Okay, so this is the alter statement command to add the constraint. If but now can anyone tell me at which different levels we can create the constraint?
Table level and column level.
Okay, yes, right. Table level and column level. So all the tables are all the constraint can be defined at the tab table level as well as column level. Please be on mute. So over here, but there is one constraint which cannot be defined at the column level, sorry, at the table level, and that is not null constraint. So if you see over here, this the not null constraint can only be defined at the column level only. It cannot be used as a table level. So let me show you over here. This is a simple thing. Create table products P1, and over here product ID I have defined. Product ID, product ID integer constraint. This constraint name, then primary key. So what kind of constraint this one can be? This one can be a column level, right? Column level constraint. This one is a column level constraint. So I think I have already created, right? Okay, I have created now. Now let me show you how table level constraint can be created. So if you see over here, this is the same thing I have created over here in the next table, where product ID I have defined integer, then product name also I have defined as a not null, and then after that I have created constraint pk products PID primary key and product ID. So this column I have written over here again, right?
But here you are not referring the products P1 table name, right?
No, no, this is not a foreign key. This is a primary key only. I am showing you two different ways of creating constraint,
Okay, okay.
column level and table level. So this is a table level example, above one is a column level example. So in the column level, everything will be at one place. After defining column name, then data type name, then constraint is there, right? But over here in the table level, all the columns will be defined first. All the columns will be defined first, and then I have defined constraint. Now suppose I want to define the not null constraint, right? Or unique constraint, right? Then I can define like this: constraint UK product name unique, and then product name. So this is defined, right?
Got it, Arshit.
So this is again we can say that table level constraint. Okay.
This unique and primary key both are same, right? Same feature, or how is it?
Yeah, actually there will be some difference in primary key and unique key constraint. Only main difference is primary key can contain or cannot contain null values. and it will contain only unique values, right? But cannot contain null values. Can
Arshit, basically, primary key is a combination of unique key constraint and not null constraint.
Yes, that is right. But unique key is one difference in that unique key allow only null value, one null value. It is allowed. More than one null value. It is also not allowed in a unique key constraint, right?
Oh, is it? I'm not aware. What I thought like unique will allow null values, but so you are saying like only one null value for the
Yeah,
particular
because
column.
we have defined over here, right? As a unique key. Let me try to insert the data into this one.
Okay, Ashit, before you're moving to next thing, so just I want to know. So you defined the table level and column level constraints, right? So what is the key difference? Any idea? Which one we will prefer? Any advantage or disadvantage
No, no, there is.
using?
I think there is no advantage, disadvantage. Again, this is a functionality of constraint only. I am showing you. And
Okay, fine.
one thing is that not null constraint you cannot create. I think. Okay, so let me show you over here. Suppose I am giving comma over here, and now I am removing not null from this, right? Now let me try over here constraint not null, not null product name. So it is not allowing me over here, right? As I have already said, not null constraint can be defined at a column level only. It cannot be defined as a table level. So this is one more difference over here, table level and column level. You can say that not null cannot be defined as a table level.
Okay, okay. So one more request, Ashit. Can you please try to insert a value to the product name? Just I want to know whether unique constraint will allow how many null values.
Okay, yes, that only what I'm showing. Product product ID 1, right? Then I am entering null. Let me try
No, no, we have only two columns, right? I
product
think in
ID. Yes, yes, we have only two columns. Why invalid object name?
no, no. Already you given two parameters, Ashit. You given three parameters in the instead of two.
Yeah, that is right, but error is different, right?
No, you are not supposed to define, right?
No, no, invalid object name. Error is different, right?
Oh, you're talking about okay, okay.
Yeah, that is correct. You told that only two column are there. Let me let me drop this table only.
1 minute, 1 minute, Rashid. We need to see why it is not allowing, right?
No, no, there is already an object name primary key, I think, PK. Oh, something, some other errors are there. Constraint related errors are there.
Okay.
Array, it is not allowing me to drop also.
It is showing it is not exceed or it is not allowing.
Let me try with this thing. Okay, now it is allowed me, right? Now
Yes,
let
yes.
me try to insert the data into this one. I have inserted one record. Now let me try to insert another record. 1 minute. Okay, I think primary key also there is a issue. We cannot insert null. So let me do one thing. Let me remove this one. Now I am dropping the table again. Now I am inserting the first. So now I am inserting this record. Null record is now inserted, right?
Yes, yes. We have to
Now,
try for, yes, we have to try for one more.
okay. See over here, error. Violation of unique key constraint cannot insert duplicate key object in this one. The duplicate value is null.
Okay, okay. So it is considering null also, yeah, another data. So that is the reason it's not allowing a duplicate. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, but actually in some database it is allowed. Like either in Oracle or some other database, it is allowing null values, multiple null values in unique key constraint. But in SQL Server, it is not allowing. It is depends on database to database.
No, constraint, this one is same only, right? Across the different database.
No. Functionality is different. Constraint is same, but sometimes it database to database. You can find it on Google. Either it is allowing multiple records null values in unique key or not. You can check that.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I think we have done with the constraint. Now we will take an next topic in the next class only. If you have any other question, you can tell me. Up to here we have completed. Up to here we have completed. I don't want to start with join today. If anyone has any question or anything about roadmap or anything, they can ask.